Chad, I know it's been a frustrating year for you. I guess when you look at the last few games, what's it been like for you just to watch these guys get it done today, get it done in a way that you guys have been on the losing end of things so much?
Well, it's we've had some tough moments, but what I'm proud of is the kids stayed together. They've played well. They've played some good baseball. We've had some tough breaks. We've had some things not go our way, but they stayed together. They came to the park every day to work. They had a great attitude, and it's been neat to see them play this week. And we were a hurting group after the last series of the year, just because we knew what opportunities had slipped through our fingertips, so to speak. But to see them come back and show that resolve and that Gamecock pride and that Gamecock spirit and put themselves back in a position to win some games and represent this program and university the right way is very meaningful to me.
To your head coach, Jeff on Spurs and Feathers. Chad, what prompted you to call on TJ there to pinch hit, and just your reaction to how he came through for you?
Well, we missed a couple opportunities. We had a cut runner at third twice, with Alex up one time and Carlos up one time, and they made great pitches against them and couldn't get that run across. And TJ is one of our most gifted players. Y'all haven't been able to see the real TJ Hopkins. I've been able to see him when he's healthy, and he's a special player. But he's been hurt all year. For 5 months, he's been nursing the same injury, and he hasn't been able to play the way he's capable of playing. And but I know he's got some pop in that bat. I know that he tends to hit pitchers that throw with higher velocity a little bit better. I just felt good about the matchup. Hunter hadn't been swinging it very well. He was tired. It was the right time at the right spot, and TJ put a great swing on it, made me look smart. He could have easily hit a ground ball or punched out too, but it would have still been the right play. I just felt like I needed our best athlete up there at that time with the best bat speed to give us an opportunity to hit one of the best pitchers in the country.
Coach, I saw your reaction on the TV just now to the final out. Just what was going through your head, and kind of how big was this win for your team today?
Well, there's a lot of things that were on the line today, and now we're in a conversation, and I feel good. We have a lot of things in our favor when you look at our resume, and if injuries are taken into account, not having our best guys to get a couple outs there for about 5 or 6 series, I think everybody's smart enough to know that we're one of the best at-large teams in the country. Now, whether we've done it or not, that's not for me to decide. But I can feel very comfortable knowing that we're one of the best at-large teams available. And I don't think anybody would welcome seeing us in a regional. That being said, again, that's not for me. We're just going to try to keep playing, enjoying our time here. And it was a meaningful game in a meaningful spot, and those kids deserved it.
Coach, obviously all the talk's on Tyler Johnson, but how big was Reed Scott coming in there in the 8th and get those 2 runners out in scoring position?
Well, Josh was big, Reed was big. I felt good about leaving Reed in there, to be honest with you. We just felt like when they got a guy on that you need to have a guy in there that can punch somebody out. And nerves are a little bit high and tense at that moment. Our players knew that the season was probably on the line today. And so Tyler gives you a chance to get it out. Even though he did today, he gives you a chance to get it out when you don't want a big one with the strikeout. Reed's more of a pitch to contact guy. And luckily he had a few bullets left and wasn't too sore and able to go out there and get us maybe the 2 biggest outs of our season.
Chad, what has made Adam Hill so good against Kentucky? And also, if you could address, I think it was the 5th inning where you got punched out Evan White with 2 guys in scoring position. Can you talk about how big that out was?
Yeah, that was a big out. And Adam is just, you live on the edge with him just because his fastball runs all over the place. And he's got one of those high spin rate fastballs that people struggle squaring up. And when he's in the strike zone, nobody really hits him. And when he elevates his fastball in the strike zone, he's as good as anybody in the country. And he elevated his fastball in the right spot against White there in that big moment in the game. because he could have got away from us there. And if they're up 3-0, you know, with Salah back there in the back of the bullpen, things weren't going to look good for us. And he made a big pitch when he needed to against one of the best hitters in the country, and we're still standing.
Do you know who all will be available tomorrow?
Not many people.
Not many.
We don't have many bullets. We have a few though. You know, we have Colby Lee's going to be available, and you know John Park, and you know these seniors that pitch today. Some, you know, they're just going to have to get in the jacuzzi and loosen up a little bit tonight, and hopefully the good Lord will smile on them and help them recover a little bit, and they can get an out or two tomorrow. We know we know the task at hand tomorrow is. We've had to come through a loser's bracket, and I'm sure they have a weekend rotation guy waiting for us, chomping at the bit, and you know we're down the line a little bit, but we're gonna still show up and play, and it's a crazy game, and who knows, maybe we'll put ourselves in position to win tomorrow.
Chad, could you elaborate a little bit more on LSU? You saw them when they were kind of on the upswing, and now they're a really hot club right now.
Well, we had an incredible series against them. We were 3 outs away from beating them twice in an extra inning game on Sunday. We had split the first 2 and played a great game on Sunday, and had a couple things not go our way, including a call we thought that was missed. But you know, that's baseball. Sometimes that happens, But that being said, they're playing at a different level now, and they're terrific. I mean, their players are athletic. They can fly. They can run. They got great leadership. They're so well coached. Coach Maneri is one of the best in the business. They got a great pitching staff. There's no chink in that armor, and they're a team that can win the national championship if they get playing the way they're capable of playing. We played them at the point in the season where they probably weren't quite clicking on all cylinders, but they are now, and they're a terrific team. I mean, I thought going into the year, before the year started, that they, I thought they were preseason should be number 1 in my book with who they had coming back, the experience, the athleticism, the pitchers. They're a terrific team. We'll just show up and take it one out at a time and see if we get close to that 27th out and see if we can be in earshot distance to have a chance.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.